3-2. Smoked. Really deep. Center field. Got a chance. Gone! Off the batter's eye. Isaac Pacheco here in the 8th.
As of tonight, the West Michigan Whitecaps still sit in first place in the Midwest League's Eastern Division. Tonight, they put it on the line as they take on the South Bend Cubs.
Heart of the order for the White Sox. It has been a quiet day. Offensively, there's a new pitcher for Toronto. Eric Swanson. Sheets pounds it high and deep. Right field line. It is gone! Gavin Sheets on Memorial Day puts the bombs bursting in air, and the White Sox are on the board. 2 strikes on Griffin. Lockwood Powell, the former Central Michigan Chippewa, delivered the first and only run of this ball game with a sac fly in the opening inning. Now he has a chance to bring home some more. To third, Pacheco coming home, picked out by Alfonso. He gets the double play. What a play by Ali Alfonso behind the dish. Caps gotta like this matchup, the 2-1. Smoke to left center. Let's find out how fast Jace Young can run. He's getting away. The relay from Arroyo, not in time, and the Caps have the lead in the 8th. Big payoff pitch. To the right side. Jenkins has only one play. They get one. Throw back to first and hold on a minute. We are getting base runner interference. Not only is it a double play, but the Whitecaps are going to get a runner sent back to second base. Nearly 6,000 on hand here in West Michigan on a Sunday night. And Keith hits it high, deep to right field. Hendrick looks, this ball and this game is over and gone.
It's opening weekend in Big Ten Conference play, where 2 coaches with 3 decades leading their respective programs square off. This sends us to Ann Arbor, Michigan, as Rhonda Revelle brings the Nebraska Cornhuskers to Alumni Field to face the winningest coach in college softball, Carol Hutchins, and her Michigan Wolverines right here on FS1.
Let's go to the bottom of the first. Lansing 1, Whitecaps coming to bat. Home half of the frame brought to you by Ruth's Chris Steakhouse inside the Amway Grand Plaza in downtown Grand Rapids. Online at ruthschris.com. Brady Allen is up into the leadoff spot. He starts things off for West Michigan. Brian Pena, the manager of the Caps, trying to shake up his lineup. So it starts with Allen at the top against Brady Basso, the lefty. And he shoots one foul down the right field line. 0 for 4, 3 strikeouts for Allen yesterday, trying to jump all over that 89-mile-per-hour fastball from Basso, who's put together some pretty good numbers so far this year. The 0-1. Did he go? No, says Garrett Griffin, the base umpire.
And with Mendoza not in the lineup, not really surprised that he put Allen in the leadoff spot. Still one of the better on-base percentages on this team.
1-1. Swatted. Caught! A dive for TJ Schofield. Sam for out number 1. One step and a dive. Allen tried to go down the right field line, just missed. Tried to go the other way down the left side. Stolen by the Lugnuts for out number 1. Let's take a look at the rest of that Lugnuts defense.
Now you know who's at third. Elliott's in left, Perez is in center, Thomas is in right. Schofield Sam at third, Fernaley's at short, right at second, Bautista Jr. at first, Suzak back behind the plate. And Basso on the mound. Basso, that is.
Eli Alfonso's the batter for the Caps, the 1-0. I think more than anything, the Caps are just trying to take some good swings tonight. You think about the fact that they have had good swings, but they haven't had them at the right time.
Yeah.
We were talking about this before the ball game. Highest batting average in the Midwest League. That's good. 2-1 on Alfonso, but Nate, you mentioned that they have come up short in one very specific area this year. Don't keep the people waiting now. Tell them what it is.
Well, the runner on second or a runner on third, West Michigan right now, bottom 2 in the Midwest League in converting and batting average in those instances. So it's with runners in prime run scoring opportunities, the biggest opportunities where just haven't come through.
Hitters count. Grab the outside there from Vaso. We expected to only see him for 1 inning tonight, but little did we expect that Brady Basso was going to walk right up to us before the ball game today. Fouled away, still 3-2, and made a reference to the talk of him only going 1 inning, and he was quick to say, nope, I'm going 4. He said, well, I suppose you can make that call.
All right, thank you.
Full count to Alfonso, 1 away in the first. Kicked off the mound, and it's backhanded by Josh Juan Wright to first. 2 up and 2 down for the Caps here in the opening inning. Well, we also wanted to say happy birthday to a couple important Whitecaps here at the ballpark today. Tim Garland, his birthday is today. So happy birthday to Tim Garland. Caps were celebrating him down in the clubhouse for the ball game today. They got him a cake and everything. Here's Jace Young now with the bases empty and 2 out.
I got to see the picture of that cake, though. This is pretty good. Looked good. I didn't have any.
Whistle to the opposite field. This one's going to roll for a while. Jace Young, will he take the turn? He will. The relay throw comes to third, and Jace Young is in with a 2-out triple. A laser to the 402 sign in left center, and Jace Young is all the way to third base.
You had a line once, Dan, when Young was able to score all the way from first when the Caps won a game on Sunday against the Dayton Dragons. Let's see how fast he can run. That was another example of it right there.
Roberto Campos off the glove of Schofield, and Jace Young will score. A team that has had such a hard time finding 2-out hits and hits with runners in scoring position. A bolt to lightning. We're tied at 1 in the first. That ball was absolutely lambasted by Roberto Campos. If that doesn't go as a single, then I don't know if anything will.
He said a lot of things hard. Obviously, people want to see an increase in the home run numbers, but if you can hit it like that in that spot, I don't think anybody will complain about a tie ball game in the first inning and getting yourself some momentum. Yeah, the crowd, I feel like, makes a difference in this one tonight.
So now it's Pacheco's turn. Both teams have scored a run here in the opening frame. The 0-1. By the way, that is the 3rd triple in the professional career for Jace Young. That's triple number 3. And you know, that's a good way to take advantage of this ballpark. You think about the park that he's trying to get to in Detroit. He's going to have chances for triples there, no doubt. Even with those slight, extremely moderate changes to the outfield dimensions, he'll get a ton of those looks. Runner goes up the middle into center. Pacheco's got a base hit, and Campos will glide to third. Runners at the corners with 2 away in the first. I can't remember the last time I've seen the Caps put together 3 straight hits with 2 outs in an inning. That'll bring up Luis Santana. And I'll tell you something. When it's going well for your team, this is what its offense would look like. Little rally in these innings with 2 outs. And Pacheco now, very quietly, has 3 hits in his last 5 ABs. Good to see that from him.
Yeah, and doing what he needs to do in terms of just finding open area and just putting the ball in play. I know that's probably one of the most oversaid things on our broadcast or in baseball in general, but it serves you well when you do that. At the very least, you will see that number start to climb up, something both Campos and Pacheco were able to do early in the count, too. They didn't wait long. Strike while the iron's hot.
Speaking of which, here's Luis Santana, who so far is 12 for his first 29 since joining the Whitecaps. Came down from Double-A Erie, having a hard time getting consistent playing time. He's finding more of that here with the Whitecaps. The 0-1. And he shoots this one into right. The Caps take the lead with 4 straight 2-out base hits. Luis Santana makes it 2-1 Caps. Pacheco over to third. It brings up Dylan Paulson. Dare I say the Caps are having some fun right now?
I'd say so.
And now, right before the pitch comes to Dylan Paulson, Don Schulze, the most measured pace of all pitching coaches in the Midwest League. That's why he's not in your frame if you're watching on MILB TV.
He'll get there.
There he is.
Yeah.
Entire infield had a chance to get to the mound before he did.
A stroll is more like it.
Let's hear these words from our friends at Auto Owners Insurance.
Ask Doyle and Ogden Insurance Advisors in Grand Rapids if auto owners make sense for you.
A strike on Dylan Paulson. It's 2-1 Whitecaps. How nice is it to see the Whitecaps answer a team scoring and a run in the top of an inning? Now they get Paulson, who did not play in the ball game yesterday. A ball and a strike on Dylan. 3 homers, 17 runs batted in. He and Austin Mervin splitting the playing time a little bit more recently over at first base. But he gets the call with the lefty Basso. I don't know if it had a lot to do with lineup construction, but I think the Whitecaps were under the impression that Basso was only going to pitch in this first inning today.
It might not be much longer than that with them getting activity going down the left field line.
It's a lefty throwing. Ooh, borderline, calling it missed. There's a lefty warming in the Lansing bullpen. That's Mac Lardner. 3 balls and a strike to Paulson. Big pitch. Sends it towards short. There's Onales on the run. Throws to first, a stretch, and out number 3. Caps score 2. They've got the lead.